Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that the evening traffic has calmed down to a standstill, the street lights are on, and it's just about that time for us to follow the even flow of it all for this week, we might as well bring Music Village for this week to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything, and I do mean anything for this week's show, we got you covered, because you can check it out again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, even Tumblr pages, now named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag MusicVillage321. What in the world are you doing holding up a race gun for? Oh, because I said 3, 2, 1, yeah. As a matter of fact, that is a countdown of sorts. Nice! And if you guys want to figure out what are the crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for this month of independence, like a race gun that will go off after you say 3, 2, 1 like this episode, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as CWH and Double 012. Before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the fans out there for listening in to a rainy day, afternoon, and night edition of Music Village. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder in the movie Stir Crazy after they told the guy what charge they got to get in prison. Yeah, you know, the PR department knows where I'm going with this one and is really scared of that guy they told the charge to. Well, you have a good reason to. He's big, and I got a feeling he'll beat you up. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for doing that musical goodness like you always do. And as always, guys, keep it up with that musical goodness, because it inspires us to bring silliness to you, the fans at home, at a moment's notice. So keep up the great work. And speaking of people giving us a lot of musical inspiration to do this show for this week, we would like to thank our musical guest, none other than Technoax, with his song, Synthwave F, that was featured during this week's DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories. And as always, Technoax, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming down the tubes next. And finally, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for delivering all those sweet, sweet video game hits and clips that we had a chance to mention during this week's show. And for those who are keeping count at home, we only have a mere 78 games remaining till we beat our 100-game record before the end of this month. So you indie gamers out there, keep those games coming, because we need to beat that record, and also, you never know what show's coming around the corner next. So keep those games coming. And I guess with everybody thanked, you guys out there, now we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the Maestro saying, you can kiss the baby. Kiss the baby? What baby do you mean, sir? Ask your lawyer. But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next week for another mid-month of Independence Edition of Music Village. But until then, good night, everybody.